Welcome back everybody to this new video of TechExpress. Today I'm going to be showing you how to get started with one of the easiest way, which is going live with using your computer host, and how we can actually get started with this specific process. So there's a few elements that you need to take in mind, and first of all is that you must use a PC in order to go live, otherwise this just won't work. So once we are directly inside this element, for example, what I'm going to be doing here is to focus into TikTok for business or going directly into the live studio. So here I'm going to click into the option that says download the live studio. You can see that we have now this element and we have now access directly in that. Basically what we wanted to do into TikTok live is to check out the eligibility. You can click directly into the option that says download, and here into the upper side is now the installation mode. So when you click into the option that says install, you can now have access directly into this element. But basically you need to have access to it. Basically my eligibility is that you needed to be at least 18 years old, you have a minimum followers of 1,000 followers, and you need to have the ability to stream from a PC. Must be active into your account. In my case, since I have already signed it in, I do now have access directly into that element, so I don't have to focus now into other elements. So I'm going to click now into my live studio. I'm going to click directly in here, and I'm going to try to open the application. Just say that yes, you're okay with it, and this is the element of how we can actually get started. You can have access directly through your mobile. Open the TikTok mobile application, tap into the create new post, or swipe to the live option. You have now the link if you are eligible directly here into the live studio. Once you have now access to the live studio, you might need it to be eligible. You might need to have a few let's say setting up basics and configurations. So the first thing to do is to open the TikTok Live Studio. Now this will be downloading a really small amount of elements, and you can now check out how it actually looks here. The Live Studio, you can change the language directly here from the left corner, which in this case here is. And now it says downloading the Live Studio. The changes are now going to be made directly in here. To quickly demonstrate how the actual TikTok application work, I'm going to proceed and show you. You can see the actual basic element when you see the actual dashboard. For example, here directly into the TikTok, into the left section, you can have the live tools. The live tools are elements that appears directly into your live session, such as GIF, emojis, and all of those stuff. Down here have the scenes. Directly here into the scenes, you can change the view of your scenes. For example, there's a landscape mode for desktop, there's the portrait mode for mobile devices, and you can choose let's say for example where it appears, the gaming stuff, where you can appear, and if you can appear into the upper right corner, to the left corner, down here, or whatever. And down here have the actual sources of the actual scene. Every time you choose a new scene directly in here, you can choose what actually is going to be appearing directly into your live studio. For example, an alert, the goals where you actually going to be appearing, those to display the capture, which is the camera you're going to be using for that, the camera of yourself, and even you can add microphones, you can add more stuff and whatever. So here is directly, for example, like the preview, how it actually going to be looking your live studio. Here into the right section, the live data of your live, how many people sent you diamonds, how many people is watching your streamings, how many subscribers you get, how many likes you get, and the top subscribers and all of that. And here into the live chat, you can see people that are going to be engaging with your work. Basically, this is how we can actually get started with the TikTok Live Studio. This is just a basic setup with the actual configurations. Once everything is set it up, you're ready to start streaming. So you can focus into go to live to locate your go live button. You can have the enter the stream details, and you can even use your own phone to check out the live data of your streaming when you are now inside live. So this is just like a very easy tutorial how you can get started downloading the application, understanding how to get live, and of course going live by yourself. Really important that you always check out your microphone and your speakers with the preview that appears here, this bar that tells you how it actually going to be sounding. Something that I can suggest you is that before you go live or when you go live, try to make this private only by yourself, so you can just try to check out through another device how it actually looks, how it actually sounds, and how well is the actual resolution and all of that. So thank you so much for watching the video, guys. Hopefully with all this being said, we can see you guys next time.